Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, Zelensky was kicked in his teeth by none other than Bibi Netanyahu. So a Jew kicks another Jew in the teeth, and another Jew, Blinken, tries to mend fences. Or make these guys be friends again. So what happened? I don't know if you remember, but Zelensky thought that is the right time to take advantage of Israel being attacked by Hamas and show up and befriend Bibi Netanyahu, Benjamin. But Benjamin is not an idiot. Benjamin is a versed guy in politics and not only. So Israel rejected Zelensky's request for visit. So Zelensky wanted to visit Israel. Try to worm in himself in, but Netanyahu knows Zelensky's style because he's one, so he knows how things work. So he said, back off, creep, stay there. So Netanyahu did not allow Zelensky to visit, but will allow probably Biden, who also invited himself. So let me show you these two little articles here, coming from the Ukrainians, Ukrainska Pravda. Israel rejects Zelensky's visit. Time is not right for you ever, I would add. This is Monday, 16th of October. So he's hurt. He's like taking a poop right here. I'm coming on, baby, no. All right, here it is. What do you expect, man? Someone, you see, someone, I think this is besides Lula da Silva or Brazil, I think, and Putin obviously, or Lukashenko, this is the only guy, the only leader, Bibi Netanyahu, who punched this guy or flicked into his nose. That's the only one. Everybody else rolled the red carpet for this guy. Why? Because Al Capone, which is the United States of America, just had to look at the guys and say, we're going to invite him. But Al Capone cannot stare Israel in Israel's eyes. Why? Because of the, let's put it mildly, the special relationship between Israel and the United States of America, if you know what I mean. No, this is friendship and love, a special relationship. So Netanyahu doesn't give a crap about United States telling him anything. Remember, the idiot Biden snubbed Netanyahu and said, I'm not going to invite him to the White House. Netanyahu was like, why don't you rub one for me? So anyway, here it is. Israel has rejected a request from the Ukrainian President Office to allow an official visit by Ukrainian, because he's Ukrainian, President Volodymyr Zelensky to his country in the wake of the Islamist group Hamas attack. The Times of Israel, citing Hebrew language media, the Israelis reportedly explained their refusal by saying that the time is not right, end quote, for Zelensky's visit, and I would add, ever. I mean, it doesn't really matter what the guy said. So, on October 11th, the Axios portal, citing sources in the Ukrainian and Israeli authorities, reported that the Ukrainian president's office had sent a request to Israel to approve an official visit by Volodymyr Zelensky. The Ukrainian president's visit was expected to express solidarity with the Jewish state Israel, which had been attacked by the bomb. We already know that, I guess we're all informed. And in the same article that I read, when he invited himself, Zelensky said that he urged other world leaders to show up in Israel to show support. This is the way you do it. You warm yourself in with others, with everybody else, even though you should not deserve to get in. But take advantage. This is a sneaky way of doing. Maybe not that sneaky, and that doesn't really work with Netanyahu. Netanyahu has been around. He was not a He was not a clown. Let's put it this way. He was not a clown. He was not a actor. He was something else. We can't say it on here, even though we know. International Sputnik. Israel rebuffs Zelensky's untimely planned visit. Reports 4 hours ago. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. And deal with refusal, or how do you call that? Look at this guy. Oh, finally I see it. You see the guy, how trimmed he is? I made this point before. I can come closer. I made this point before. Maybe, I don't know if you guys see it. It's right here. If you don't see it, that means I will go back to where I was. Right there. Because sometimes when I go on full screen, this guy is just... let's escape here. Okay. These guys want us to join something, and obviously we don't join things in this case. So Zelensky is very much trimmed, the little guy over here, around his whatever sideburns. See him over there? You can see the hair growing over there and around his face right here. So all this theatrical pose of a guy who suffers together with his nation is just garbage. But anyway, it doesn't mean that he has to look like a caveman. But on the other hand, he wants to do this, not anybody else. Nobody told him, hey, Zelensky. I mean, I guarantee you some people told him what to do. But anyway, so let's read this little article a little bit from Sputnik. Ukrainian. These guys are, anyway. Zelensky planned to visit Israel together with U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken. Did you hear that? So Zelensky planned to visit Israel together with U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken. So Zelensky is Jewish, Antony Blinken is half Jewish, and then you got Bibi Netanyahu Jewish. It would be a conference between 3 different states with the same kind of Romanian leaders. You can make shit up. I'm pretty sure it's just a coincidence. What else could be? Oh my God. So Blinken, Zelensky, and Netanyahu would be great. And remember, the idiot from the Treasury Secretary Yellen. She's gonna visit over there. They're gonna have a hora together, all of them over there in Israel. And then is visiting Ukraine right now. Another one, I can't remember her name, but I will make a video on her. She is with investments in Ukraine. She's another Zelensky stan, so take it easy. Just a coincidence. Oh man. Blinken's Middle East tour was aimed at resolving the conflict between Israel and the Gaza Strip. Okay, and it says the publication notes that the current refusal does not mean that Zelensky will not come to Israel at all. But they don't say in what kind of capacity. As a clown, as a mime, as a refugee from Ukraine, which I think that's going to be the most likely scenario. He's not going to come as a president. They didn't say that. He will come here. Can you give us more details in the capacity of a president? Yeah, if time will permit, that means we're going to push it as far back as this guy is going to be toppled. He's going to be flying and wanted to land in Israel. And probably they will allow him to land in Israel. After all, he's Jewish, so why not? I don't see why not. No problem with that. But I think he doesn't want to go over there now that Hamas is doing bad stuff. So probably he's going to go to London, where all these guys are going, including the so-called oligarchs from Russia, from Ukraine. They all meet in London. I wonder what's going on over there. MI6 maybe? All right, my friends. So he was just on his nose coming. I want to come in. Netanyahu's nose pushed him away. Oh man, funny. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.